I was telling you about this lady's blog where her daughter Rachel died, and she's done this article, this blog, and she says about can I just stay here? And she's saying if you've not taken a vacation in a while, she says you should do it because it does amazing things for your mental health and well-being. There are people who live life as if every day is a vacation, and they refuse to deal with the situations around them. And we all know people like that. I know a few in my family who do that. They retreat from the world, hoping everything will go away, blocking it out and never dealing with it. But she does say that there are many times when she wishes she could do just that, and I think we've all been there. Live as if nothing was wrong in her world, as if everything was just sunshine and roses. But she says she wonders what she would miss out on, what she would not see or understand, what lessons she wouldn't learn, or what strengths and gifts she'd lack. I think that's for those of us who have lost children in particular, or lost somebody you love. You know, you do come to realise that you do need the sunshine and the rain, and we all need the balance, the yin and the yang, to become who we are. And she quite rightly says each storm in our life makes us more prepared for the next one, and it teaches us. They do teach us. Unfortunately, grief is one of the few storms that very few of us can avoid, and she says she's learned that death and dealing with death never truly prepares her for the next loss, but it does help. Each death is met with emotions, feelings, and its magnitude is reflected by what this person meant to you and how much you loved them. She goes on to say the death of her father was difficult, and that was her dad. But she says about her child, her daughter's death went beyond anything that she could explain. Anyone who's lost a child knows full well that feeling. It's a deep wrenching of our hearts, and it does go beyond any pain that you could ever imagine. She says many of us survive, so many of us go on, and even if we take a break from reality for a while, we pick ourselves and manage to go on. And yes, we do that, because you never know how strong you can be when being strong isn't the only option. I read that somewhere, and it's absolutely true. Lots of people deal with grief and cope in different ways, and working through bereavement and mourning and grief. Some of us face it head on, she says, and try to find our way through the entire process. Others will put on a brave front and hope they don't come crashing when reality sets in, while others will not deal with it at all, or won't give themselves the opportunity to grieve. It's very hard. I'm going to leave it there for this blog, because it's a lot to take in, everything. The next blog that she writes about is what causes grief: love, dependency, expectations. And I think that's the huge thing, that's the huge thing that I think, in my experience, is the expectations that you will go before your children, that they will have a life, a career, maybe a family of their own, that there will be more memories. Now, the memories are cut short, and so you begin to cherish the memories you have very, 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 very dearly. The dependency and codependency you have on the part of your child or the loved one that you've lost in your life is very important as well. I was my son's carer for 20 years, as well as his mum, as well as, I'm tired tonight, as well as his friend, and he was mine. And I think just to lose a friend, a child, a teacher, and someone you're caring for day to day is a huge chunk out of your life. But to lose a child is pain that is indescribable, because there's all the expectations of a life with your child, and when that is cut short, you have to become a new person, a different person. You're never going to be the same person you were, and you have to re-find who you are. And as I did come crashing down with a big bang, it doesn't make me any less strong. I've always been strong to cope with things, but it did mean that I wasn't living, I was just existing. I was giving, and not actually giving myself much. And I think with anything, with the situation, with a love in your life, you can over-function, you can over-give. Sometimes you have to take a little bit back for yourself, and sometimes you are not met with sympathy from those around you who know you to be this certain way. You've just got to have the belief that you're doing the right thing and keep pressing forward and take the dips as they come and just keep going, because if you truly believe that you're finding yourself again, other people have to accept you for who you are, not for who they want you to be. And that doesn't mean they can't trust you or believe in you. You're a human being, you're going to make mistakes, and that's the main thing to remember. We all make mistakes. We have to cope in things in the way we cope. And if we can find a way through, that's the main thing. And we can all help each other to do that. And I hope this is helping you.